Yeah, so here we go. This is all the gangsters who are after me. Yeah. So if we look here, what is going on? We have here the Marston group. Put this up today. So what is my complaint? Rosendale. Yeah. According to them, they have a reference here, and they're chasing me for. This is their document. Here. That's their document that they sent me. Rosendale's. It's supposedly for legal aid for a solicitor who assisted me, or said he assisted me, and claimed legal aid on my name from a different company, a different address. I don't know who, and I never had a bill for any money. Otherwise, I might have paid it. But somehow, it goes to Rosendale, who is debt collector, and there's a hidden name because the real name is Marston Group. Yeah? These are people working with the government, quasi-quango, public-private partnerships, whatever, harassing people. So this letter, blah, 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 nobody signed it. This is a criminal document. They want to send thugs to your house. Yeah? Now, so I attached this document. Will Clampers jailed illegal thugs. So that's fantastic supporting evidence. So the thing is, they've come to me about the same item many times. I've written to John Thompson, who is the head of the HMRC, and he told me it's been passed to the ministerial department. And now, a year, 2 years later, we're still getting different thugs coming on the same issue. So let's go back to the next one in the queue. Harrow Crown Court. They said that they convicted me, or what? They're sending rumors out that I was convicted for trespassing my own home. So I made a request for them to give me a copy of the order. Yeah. So here we go. Request: provide a copy of the sealed order issued by the court in compliance, blah blah blah, or apologize and pay me a reasonable sum for aggravation caused from the start to the finish. And I addressed it to the court manager, who's called Harpreet Dale. So they supplied information to the FCA, London Probation, implying that there is a court order. But nobody's ever seen this court order. As a matter of fact, they told me in writing they don't have any such thing as a sealed order. So just clear it up with me. Tell me you don't have it and sort me out. So they haven't responded from... look, I can escalate the case now because they haven't responded from November. They run out of time twice. Yeah? So we go back to... Collectica. I don't know what they're collecting. A tax bill, according to them. So I wrote to them since October the 24th, and they haven't replied. They run out of time all the way to the top of the tree. They sent me this document. Enforcement notice, yeah? And according to them, they have a warrant here, yeah? By the Court and Tribunal Service. Now, the Court and Tribunal Service is chasing me for this, which is supposedly a court fine. Where is the court order? Where is the warrant? This is a double court fraud, yeah? This is how they gang up on people. I'm one person getting all these. So, they've sent several other bailiffs before, and I've offered to pay. Show me the court order. Nobody can show it. So they're chasing a court fine where nobody can show the court order which the fine is based on.
Something out to this
so what out? There's nothing to sub out. So their strategy is to not to reply. So escalate. No escalation possible. Yeah? That means I can only now go to a criminal court. Problem, if you go to a criminal court, they won't give you the summons. They're issuing a lot of illegal summons from the utility companies and British Gas and Eon or whatever, but they won't give you a summons when. So if you go to the police, they say it's a civil matter. So you escalate the case all up here. These are huge crimes, 7 years jail term per offense. Yeah. So if we go back to the next one in the queue, Collectica, forget NatWest, it's a collection and compliance service, HMRC, again, part of the government, same thing. 10th of November, today is 14th of December. They run out of time, run out of time, run out of time, run out of time, no escalation possible. I've asked to see the court order. What am I supposed to do here? Mr. Police, where are you? David Liddington, come on, do something. This is going on with a lot of people. Same thing if we go to the Court of Appeal. According to them, they made a decision against me based on an order of conviction and an order of possession. So I asked them for a copy of the orders on which they made the decision. So this is the Court of Appeal. Yeah, this case, show me the court order. It's based only on discrimination and hate crime because you can't show nothing. So so if we come back here, where are we? If we go back, what's the next one in the queue? The tribunal, upper tribunal, yeah? Part of the court service. Same thing. According to them, they made a decision based on the possession order and an order for conviction. But how can they make a decision when they don't have any of these things? So same thing, I asked them to provide the documents. Please provide me a copy of the claim for possession issued by the court, a copy of the receipt for the fee, a copy of the warrant, a copy of the authentic court order to justify allegations that I am a trespasser in my matrimonial home, blah, blah, blah. I'm the owner at the land registry. There can't be an order against me. So they're working on an order that don't exist and causing me enormous harassment. 3 years. So if we go back to I'm running out of bloody space. If we go back now to my insurance, this is Marston Group. What are they after? Same thing, yeah. They said they have a court order. Big red letter with barcodes and whatever, money, and it says here an enforcement agent will attend your property with fee for the visit set by law. This document is not signed, no name there. This is a criminal document, and they have all kind of information written on it. So you know, and so many people I know are going through this removal division, implying they want to steal goods and stuff. Applying to my name, my business name, which they can't touch your business tool of your trade. Now, let's go back here for fun. David Liddington, I hope you're watching this and do something. You told me you have concerns, but you can't do anything because it's a court matter. But I asked you to give me the evidence that it's a court matter, that the court issued these proceedings, and you haven't replied. This is my insurance company, Hiscox. 2 years now it's in the system. They said they can't pay my claim because it's the subject of court proceedings. So I asked them to give me the evidence of the court proceeding. They can't produce. 2 years. Come on. Bernard Marcos, who helped to steal my property, yeah, with the bailiff, and it's gone to the property ombudsman now. They're not answering the question, but at some point they did answer something. They said the bailiff never evicted anyone. It's unbelievable. Bam, 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 bam. They said they never received a complaint previously. They're now able to act. Yeah. They said here they refer me to the court order. What court order? There is no court order. Yeah. Let's see what they said here. The company being guilty of fund dishonesty on the must take steps to restore my property. Brand damaging social media activity. Blah, I'm not damaging your brand. I just want my property back. You said you sold my property with vacant possession. I'm asking you to give me the evidence that my property was vacant. But you can't. You said it's not my I lost my rights to the property many years ago. So show me how I lost my rights. So let's see what they said here. This is very educational for people because people don't know how to deal with these things mainly, and they're taking. We have to get a public inquiry. It's so common. All this scam. Everybody is scamming. They're referring me to their complaints procedure and blah blah blah, which says basically go to the ombudsman. All the complaints procedures are scams because they're keeping you away from the criminal court. None of them will tell you to go to the criminal court. So I'm trying to find the one where it says you can go now. I'll continue talking to myself because I'm recording it. I want to put it on YouTube. But yeah, so yeah, we would ask you check and validate the email. But basically, they did say they didn't evict anyone. And they gave us solicitor instruction. So if we go back on the marathon here to if we go back down to Frederickson International, 1 year, they can't produce nothing in 1 year. London Borough of Ealing, I asked them to investigate the theft of my property at 132 Castle Road and the illegal eviction of the occupiers. The head of the council resigned, but they can't do it. They haven't done anything. They just ignore you. High Court enforcement, same thing 1 year ago. Took my car, took this, gave me back the car without any explanation. We review the matter and provide you a response. Blah 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 blah. Basically, they can't do nothing. They're just giving me the runaround, and it goes back to no escalation possible. So they haven't provided me the court order, and no escalation is possible. What can I do? You report it to the police. What they do? Nothing. Say it's a civil matter. So how come I lost out if it's a civil matter? How come my car was taken? Then we go down, it goes on forever. Westcott Credit. Well, Westcott Credit written off the debt. They cancelled the debt. According to them, but I'm still on their back because I want to know how they came to be harassing me and what thing they have. The sheriff's office, same thing. Shoesmith, the solicitors, same thing. They take out court, said they had court proceedings. I asked them to prove this and prove that. Nothing, they can't prove anything. London Borough of Ealing, they condemned my flat. And on 10 items. And then when I went there and met the lady, Patricia Cannon, with a video camera, all the 10 items were false. So I made a complaint. They wanted to kick out my tenants and close my flat down on environmental health grounds. Served me with all these things, bogus things, P. Cannon, and I complained, and I can't get anywhere with the complaint. Just go to the end of the road. You can only go to the police. You cannot serve a summons because the court won't give it to you. So the public is logjam into what do you call it? Tell me. Give me a word. You're captured in a situation where you can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. Not a single one of these people are actually responding. None of them. But the good thing about it, they've all left me alone. So I'm achieving something from it because they back off. They stop chasing, but they don't produce the court order, and there is nothing you can do. This one I said theft by forgery. This is the document they used to steal my flat. And I attach it, and they said they didn't evict anyone, but their bailiffs left this in my flat. 11th of December 2014, High Court claim number. There is no such claim in the High Court. This is a bogus document. And this County Court claim number, there is no number. There is nothing to transfer to the High Court. And blah blah blah. So it's basically a false document. They put this other document on my other property claiming 129,000. This is, I don't know what this is. Very urgent. They want 129 grand. Very urgent. And then they attended my premises as well. So that's trespass. So they said they don't know anything about this document. Mr. Warby, he's his mobile number and it's supposedly his signature. So where do I go with this? I did make a crime report about numerous bogus court orders and so on. And I did get a crime number from the police. But the police revert to telling me it's a civil matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a world of civil matters. There is no crime. It's a civil matter. Give up your property and bugger off. Take a minimum wage job stacking shelves in your local supermarket.